Good morning, everybody, and welcome again to Master Tarot. On this day, I'm not quite sure what the weather's going to do. It's warm and muggy. It's officially summer in Australia, so that's to be expected. And we'll see what happens as the day progresses. But first of all, what I want to do today is say hello to you and thank you, and to all my new viewers, all my new subscribers. It's fabulous to have you along for this journey. My name's Libby. If you haven't worked it out, I'm not doing this for the money. I'm doing this because I am a light worker and I want to share my ability with the world, and I want to bring some hope and light and joy into what can be, and a little bit of guidance into what can be a difficult world at times when we're bombarded so often with media. Interesting digression fact, for want of a better way to put it, is that I was on social media the other day and having an interaction with someone quite interesting. I don't argue, I discuss on social media, and I suddenly clicked that I am very possibly arguing with either a bot or somebody down in their basement who gets paid to cause dissent on Facebook. It was in regards to renewable energy. So I did some little bit of research, and I found that after FBI research that had been recently completed, that around 90% of postings on Facebook and Twitter and other social media platforms like that are either bots, 60% are bots, and 30% are paid trolls in anti-Western countries. So they had actually been able to track them back to IP addresses, to actual not so much persons, but the bots, to the fact that they weren't actually real people. And I thought that was quite fascinating. So when you think about it, only 10% of comments on social media are actually real discussion by real people. So take a lot of what is said with a grain of salt. Keep your attitude positive, keep your attitude factual, and don't take offence. It was quite interesting as soon as I made the comment, "Oh dear, I believe I'm interacting with Igor and Ivan in the Moscow basement." Every comment on that particular subject stopped. Some of them were removed, and all the laughing at you emojis suddenly disappeared. So it just goes to show that you don't know who's on the other end. So put your facts out there, put your positivity out there, and as I said, don't take offence, don't get down into the gutter with them. Okay, that was my little digression rant for 3 minutes. I do apologise, that's why my videos end up so long. Today I wanted to have another look at Ghislane Maxwell. Now, I know that I read on her the other day, just the other week. Basically, my concern was, is her life in danger? Is she going to go the same way as Jeffrey Epstein? The answer was no. She was already cooperating with the authorities. It was too late for anybody to do anything about it. And she knew where the bodies were buried. So no, her life was not in danger. What I want to have a look at today, her court case has started. It's been going for a couple of days now. There has been some of the young victims giving evidence, which is quite horrific. I mean, no amount of compensation money can compensate what these young women have been put through. But I just wanted to have a look, a little bit of a deeper dive into Ghislane and what is coming out of these court cases, because I think this will be quite relevant on a world stage in regards to abuse of power, sex trafficking, money laundering, etc. So, don't want to take up too much of your time this morning. I want to have a quick look at Ghislane Maxwell. Now, for starters, I'm using my Gilded Tarot Royale for Ghislane herself, and then my Golden Universal Tarot wanted to be involved when I start looking at who she may actually take down with her. So, please, Morning Master. Yes, he wouldn't let me sleep last night for some reason. I have to have a tune into him to find out what he's after me for. Okay, Master, tell me about Ghislane Maxwell. Just 3 cards, just quickly tell me about Ghislane Maxwell. Don't want this to be too long a reading. Tell me about Ghislane Maxwell. Right, what have we got? Okay, signifier is the King of Pentacles. Now, kings are not necessarily male, but this tells me that there was a dominating, authoritative figure, all powerful, and it was all about the money. Clarifier, I had this one last time I read on Ghislane. It is the 7 of Swords. It's the deceptor, the liar, the thief in the camp, the sly fox, the stealing of truth. 6 of Swords, she's currently moving on from troubled waters into smoother waters, whatever that might mean. She is moving forward with the truth. Now you'll notice there's the moon in the background. The moon usually is a symbol of murky secrets to be revealed. And in this particular deck, what she's moving through, it's the darkness, it's the swamp. And then we have the High Priestess. Again, secrets to be revealed. Also means intuition and a higher force. But this is just, I think, very plainly, again, you've got the moon, the murky secrets being revealed. She is a powerful figure who usually is carrying a book in the Rider-Waite and traditional decks, a book that you cannot read anything in. Again, this is secrets being kept in a book that will be revealed. And the base is the full illumination. Things are going to be revealed in regards to contracts and agreements, and they're currently under investigation, and it will be reaping what is sown. Things will be under review, and she will be embattled. So that's Ghislane, pretty much. I mean, could have said most of that without the cards, but it's always nice to have the cards clarify things for me. Okay, I want to ask, first of all, is she guilty of grooming? I mean, we know she is from the evidence that's been put forward by both her and Epstein. However, she is denying. She is saying she's not guilty. Now, I do wonder with the American legal system, and perhaps someone can verify this for me, by pleading not guilty, can she then enter negotiations with the prosecutors? If she plead guilty, does that mean she can't enter negotiations? I don't know. I get the feeling she's going to do a plea deal, and that's what I read last time, is that she's going to do a plea deal. I just want to ask, is she pleading not guilty so that she can bargain? Is Ghislane Maxwell pleading not guilty so that she can make a bargain? Right. Drop down for this one. Oh dear. Okay, so we've got the sabotage, the on the destruction, there's the total defeat, but this guy's running off with the truth. Again, in different decks, you've actually got the defeated warriors walking away from this person. But in this particular deck, this guy has taken down all the others. and collected up all the swords of truth and is walking away. Now that actually tells me a yes, even though being a 5 it's not usually a yes card, but what's happening is they've gathered up all the swords of truth. 3 of Pentacles can mean working hard, but in this case it's dark money, often does mean dark money, and this is a person by themselves working in the forge. So the collecting of the truth, the dark money. The Empress at the base, a powerful female figure. Not quite sure what she's doing here. I'm just wondering whether this is Ghislane with all her information. In the past we have the willing sacrifice. Up the top we have the 10 of Cups. Okay, so celebration. And the future, a High Priestess has turned up again. Secrets are going to be revealed. Clarifier on that. 2 of Cups has turned up in regards to relationships. 8 of Cups, walking away from what's not serving her anymore. Hopes and fears is the legal system. The government coming through. King of Pentacles, it was all about powerful men and money. Okay, you saw me shuffle. 6 of Swords again. She's moving through the murky swamp with the truth. And this is a new beginning, setting out on a new journey. And she knows where the bodies are buried. So, to me that is a yes, that she has pleaded not guilty. She's as guilty as heck, but she's pleaded not guilty so that she can enter a bargaining position with the prosecutors. Okay, will she take down some prominent names? And then I'll look at the prominent names. Now these are the names that are already out in public already as being linked to Epstein and Ghislane with factual or authenticated proof that they have been in contact. They have been named by some of the girls, so that is still speculation, but some of them have been in quite significant contact on holidays at Jeffrey Epstein's properties with Ghislane in attendance. So, oh gosh, did Ghislane groom these girls? Did Ghislane groom these girls? Did Ghislane groom these young ladies, these victims of abuse? Did Ghislane groom these girls? 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 See what they threw out at me. Page of Cups. Young person emotionally on an emotional journey. The truth. Working hard. They trusted her. So this is her working hard for the money. It's all about the money. And they trusted her. So yeah. Not much one can say on that really, is there? That was a bit of a non-question, but I just wanted the cards to clarify it before I moved on. Will she take down some prominent names? Will she take down, now if I get time I'll have a very quick look at some of the names that are in the public forum. Will Ghislane Maxwell, sorry I'm finding myself a little flat reading this, it's not the sort of topic one wants to do early in the morning. That's a big yes card. Ace of Cups. When I've said, will she take down some prominent names? Six of Cups, it's to do with in the past. Two of Pentacles, again, it's money, but it's all being juggled at the moment as those that know they're involved are trying to keep out of the system. The system's chasing them. Five of Pentacles, they're going to find themselves out in the cold, outcast. And the King of Pentacles, again, it was powerful figures. It was all about the money. And then heartbreak and despair and loss. So, and they are anxious. They are very anxious. So, and then at the base of the pack is the Hierophant, so you've got the legal system in play. So yes, she is, and they are worried about it. They know who they are. And it was all about power and money. Sadly, with a lot of, well, not a lot of people, sadly with a certain portion of people, they mix power and sex up, where it becomes a dominance rather than a affection. And she's going to take some prominent figures down with her. Okay, so I'm finished with those cards for now. Universal Golden Tarot, I'll run very quickly. Entertainment purposes only, speculation only at this stage. I will go through names that are already on the public file that have been reported in the media of having dealings with Epstein and Ghislane. I'll only run through the four that have been most obvious, but other than that, I mean, you can look up for yourself. There are attorneys and former governors and filmmakers and financiers and billionaire corporate leaders. There's, this quite extensive list of those that apparently were leaked from Ghislane's little black book. I'm sure it wasn't a little black book, but sorry, the two cards that threw out at me there were Ghislane again and the contracts and agreements and the difficult decisions to make. Okay, so, and being two major arcana and telling me again, yes, she is going to take down some big names. So, okay, throw three cards on each. Ghislane Maxwell, will she take down Bill Clinton? Ghislane Maxwell, will she implicate Bill Clinton? Will she implicate, entertainment purposes only, will Ghislane implicate Bill Clinton? Just give that another, cards weren't quite ready. Will Ghislane implicate Bill Clinton? Right, three cards. I'll run through these quickly. Yes. Okay. Complete and utter downfall. Ending of a cycle. And overseas connections. On the base was the guy on the battlefield. These ones are walking away. Basically, they've had a gutful. And these are swords of truth that they're trying to steal off with. And then you've got the yes card again. So, Bill Clinton, I'm sorry for those who are Bill Clinton fans. I mean, he was a good president, but boy, he made some wrong decisions. Bill Clinton, I got a yes. Okay, next one I want to look at is Donald Trump. We'll talk about past presidents. Okay. Will Ghislane Maxwell take down with her Donald Trump? Ghislane Maxwell. Sorry, you're just looking at my hands there, but you can see that I do shuffle well. Rather than popping up and down, I've kept it down so that we can get through these quickly. Not take up too much of your morning. Oh, what's flying out at me here? Harsh truth to be revealed. Walking away from what does not serve. Oh, 2 knights, okay. And the mercenary. So that's telling me, and review. Review was the next card with the previous one, but I didn't pull it out. Not as strong a yes as the Bill Clinton. Base of the pack is coming to judgment, end of an era, manipulation, under investigation, downfall, anxiety, giving and receiving of money. So he's really anxious that the truth is going to be his downfall in regards to the money involved. Oh, Trump's always about the money. But you've got the harsh truth, emotional walking away, and the mercenary here again, being under review, an inevitable ending, a ending of a cycle in regards to the manipulation. Okay, that's interesting. He's more about the money rather than the sexual abuse. So that's interesting. I'm wondering if he was, rather than abusing the girls, he was perhaps financially involved in the endeavour. Because Trump's was about the money rather than the abuse of the girls. So that'll be interesting to see how that comes out. Okay, but Trump's always been about the money. It's what gets his rocks off. Sorry for my crassness. We are known for being crass in Australia on an occasion, but yeah, okay, that was interesting. Be interesting to see how that plays. Okay, now we've got Alan Dershowitz. Alan Dershowitz. Will Ghislane Maxwell take down Alan Dershowitz? He's an attorney or a former attorney. Entertainment purposes only. Will Ghislane Maxwell take down with her dob in Alan Dershowitz, former attorney. Alan Dershowitz. Will Ghislane Maxwell take down Alan Dershowitz? Right. Plan, a new plan, justice, strength. 2 major arcana and the Ace of Wands. Okay. And the world being a fulfillment of achievement, new emotional beginning. Oh, 2 aces and the sun. Wow, okay. This isn't telling me very clearly. That's the giving and receiving money as well. I wonder if okay, in regards to his attorney career in the justice system, where he was a powerful figure and he reached his full achievement with that, it is now a new emotional beginning, a new financial beginning, and so this is, even though we've got all these yes cards, major arcana, I'm getting the feeling that the story with Alan Dershowitz is a no. I'll just get a clarifier on that, a yes-no clarifier, because there's more involved in here. Okay, can you tell me if this is a yes or know that Ghislane Maxwell will take down Alan Dershowitz. Tell me, please, explain to me further what these cards mean. Can you explain to me further, please, Meister? These are powerful cards. These are saying take notice, but they're not really answering the question. For Ghislane Maxwell, so we've got insecurity and hanging on to your money, protecting oneself. Can you please advise me, Meister, quite what these cards mean? I'm not really getting it. Very powerful yes cards. Okay, right. Okay, I'm pretty sure I know what they mean now. Thank you. Thank you, Meister. Okay, Ace of Wands again. King of Cups, Biden card, victory, dark money. And then at the base you've got the Emperor, the patriarchal, under investigation and juggling in regards to the contracts and agreements, and the Magician, which is the manipulation, out in the cold. So it's Five of Pentacles, and the final card is the Devil. So again, I don't think he was actually involved in the abuse himself. I think what it was he tied himself to this figure, and we all know who the Orange Devil is. Tied himself to the Orange Devil in regards to the giving and the receiving of money. So what we've got here, if we read this slightly differently, can also be your Fred Flintstone card of getting hit over the head, clubbed over the head, with an overwhelming emotions coming forward, but it can also be an overwhelming expose of relationships, fool's gold. So this is the alternative meaning for these three cards. In regards to the fool's gold, you've got the giving and receiving of money and full illumination. So I think what we've had is his past history when he was powerful in regards to the law, which he is no longer involved in. The other card on that was the Fred Flintstone card, the beating over the head. So I think what that is that his issues will be in regards to the money laundering. Okay, and the last one I want to have a look at, again, connected to Trump. Gee, he had a lot connected to Trump. I won't read on the others, but this will be the last one that I read on. William Barr, former Attorney General, been very quiet of late, trying to keep himself out of the limelight. Will Ghislane Maxwell take down William Barr? A lot of them connected to Trump. I was going to do Prince Andrew as well. I just get a sick feeling when I think of him in relation to this. Okay. Seems it's come up prominently. I'll do Prince Andrew. Andrew Windsor, is it? Mountbatten? Not sure quite what his name is, other than Andrew, Prince of England, Prince of the United Kingdom, is it? I should know that, being an Australian, shouldn't I? Prince Andrew. Will Ghislane Maxwell take down Prince Andrew? First card, loss. Second, this is the smug merchant. This is him sitting securely, knowing he cannot be touched in retreat, wounded in battle, and overseas. Oh gosh, base of the pack, we've again got this betrayer, saboteur, figure that's being abandoned as they steal the truth. So that's telling me yes, but he's sitting there in his smug gluttony overseas. So cannot be touched. Possibly diplomatic immunity, I don't know, royalty immunity, don't know. But yeah, he will be named. She will take him down, but he will not suffer any consequences because of his protection. Oh, sorry, it's not a very nice feeling with that one. Okay, William Barr. You know, nobody should be above the law. Nobody should be allowed to. But I think he'll find himself with that last card with on the battlefield with others walking away. He's just going to find himself as ostracised, outcast, shunned. Okay, William Barr, please. Last one, William Barr. And that will be plenty long enough for today. That's at least a 2 coffeeer. William Barr will Ghislane Maxwell take down William Barr. Will Ghislane Maxwell job on William Barr. Okay, again quickly. The Page of Swords, who's holding up the Sword of Truth, so there is truth to be revealed, beginning of a journey of the truth, can also mean a spy in the camp, but this guy is very firmly holding up this Sword of Truth in strength. 10 of Cups, okay, I'll read further. Bring you down, 10 of Cups, which usually means sort of celebration and happy families, under review. 3 of Pentacles, again, dark money, and the relationships into the dark money, heartbreak and despair, loss, and the Fool. Sometimes these cards can be as simple as the symbol they are. Not sure what this 10 is doing here. Base of the cup is the star of, base of the pack is the Star of Hope, which for some is the best of America coming forward, but it also can mean that there is hope that this will be resolved, and those involved can begin to restore some semblance of life. But I just want to see what this 10 of Cups, please. What's this 10 of Cups doing here? Because the rest of it's telling me that it's a review of the involvement in the relationships of the dark money. Justice has jumped out, and that there will be loss and heartache. Sorry, I'll lift that up again. Loss and heartache for this Fool. What's this 10 of Cups doing here? This might have been, he thought he was the ant's pants, thought he was all scot-free, home and safe. So this might have been, he thought he'd gotten away with everything because he was the Attorney General. But then the rest of the cards tell the rest of the story. Okay, what's this 10, please? 2 more cards, 2 more cards, 2 more cards. Again, into its justice in regards to the contracts and relationships. It is going to seem a little chaotic, but it is going to move forward rapidly. So I am, and then base of the pack is Death, which is an ending. He's going to have to battle. You've got this guy on the battlefield as he's being deserted, stealing the truth, and others are walking away from him, deception, sabotage, and then you've got him being sacrificed. Poor William. Well, he did make his choices. Okay. That's my, sorry, that went for a bit longer than I wanted it to, but we did cover a lot of ground there. So that's my latest uptake on Ghislane Maxwell. We might have another look later if this case goes on for too long, but basically she's pleaded not guilty because she wants to bargain. Yes, she is guilty of grooming these girls. She's as guilty as they come. Yes, she will take down some prominent names. Some of those prominent names will be involved on the sex power side, and some will be involved on the financing and money laundering side. Okay, after that, I feel like I need a stiff drink. Take care. Look after yourselves, both with your mental health and your physical health, while the scientists of the world try and sort out what we're dealing with this new variant. Simple. Wash your hands, social distance, log in with your codes wherever you go if your country is doing that. Wear your mask, and please vaccinate if you can. Okay, love you all, and take care. See you later. Bye-bye.